Okay, so The Iron Claw, directed by Sean Durkin, starring Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White, and Lily James. And this movie, I've heard about it, like everyone. I've heard about The Iron Claw. I didn't get to see it at the movies. And I was scrolling last night through HBO Max and I saw it was there and I was like, everyone says it's a good movie. I'm a wrestling fan. Let's give it a watch. And let me tell you, that might just be the most harrowing, tragic 2 hours of movie I've seen in a long time. It's a really hard watch. It's very heavy. It deals with a lot of fucked up subject matter, but it does so in a very respectful way. And I knew nothing about this family of wrestlers. This movie follows the Von Erich family, which were a family of wrestlers back in the 70s and 80s, which I had no idea they existed until I watched this movie. And the story is carried by the brothers, Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White. They were all great in this movie. And yeah, man, this family just endured tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. They just couldn't catch a break, and it's just so heavy. One thing I really like about this movie is the soundtrack is really great. A lot of needle drops. It's a very good soundtrack. But I really like how they portrayed the world of wrestling, the backstage, all of that stuff that goes behind the scenes that the audience doesn't know about, but the wrestlers know about all of that. And yeah, it just kept it real, and you could see how important wrestling was for this family, especially for the dad, which he was amazing in the movie. Zac Efron, this might just be the best Zac Efron has ever been in anything ever, period. He showed everyone what he was capable of physically and just acting wise. He got super buff for this movie, the buffest I've ever seen Zac Efron getting, and just the way he just showed how much he loved his siblings, his brothers, and the pain of what went down in the movie. It reflected on him. Just amazing, an amazing performance, and I really adored every second of it. A lot of familiar wrestlers make appearances in this movie. One of them is Ric Flair, and I don't know who played Ric Flair, but I just didn't see Ric Flair in his performance. Like he was like toned down Ric Flair. It just was a little bit off, and that's about it for the bad things I have to say about this movie. Ric Flair, didn't love him, but the rest of the cast and the rest of the movie was absolutely phenomenal. I'm in love with it. It's a really hard watch, really tragic story, but it's worth a watch. It's definitely worth a watch. Yeah, would I watch this again? Not in a while, probably not in a while, but yeah, it's definitely worth watching. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on The Iron Claw. Absolutely fantastic film. Loved it so much. Yeah, let me know down in the comments below. Have you seen this movie? And yeah, what do you think about it? By the way, I just uploaded a narrated comic of the first issue of Rorschach. I'm working on narrating and putting sound effects over the entire 12 issues. It's taken me a long time. It's a very ambitious and huge project I'm working on. I'm talking to other people so they can help me with the voices, and I'm working on making this the best it can be. And it would help me so much if you guys go check it out. It's something, yeah, I know. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Watchmen universe. I really like what Tom King did with Rorschach, and yeah, I'm working on that, so check it out. Anyways, guys, now for real, bye.